back again. Time to first look at my comms. I saw that I got some new messages. Paul. Belle, please contact me as soon as you're awake. You were covered in blood and unresponsive when we found you at the Earth Museum. Dr. Yaha assured me you'd be fine, but I'm really worried. Needless to say, our sting operation was unsuccessful. Did the captain tell you everything? We were all in the navigation room earlier when I found out about the course change. Talia almost didn't want to share it with anyone at all until I convinced her to talk to you about it at the very least. I feel like she's been losing it or sleep over the past few weeks. William's death, then her own son gets put in a psych ward, and now Elias. Wait. The son? Okay. Nolia, navigator. Hey Stella, did she run away or something? I swear I saw her in a Hull A earlier, on my way to the server room. Wait, what? Okay, we have to go to the inner Hull A for Chichi. And I think, yeah, last time, wasn't there a message from Ava? Oh, here. Are you okay? What the hell happened? I'm outside my bunk right now. Please come see me if you can. Oh, sorry, didn't see your message. But she came to us, so that's okay. Alright, so what exactly do we have to go? I need to oh yeah, the navigation room. Sure, we have access now. Is there anything else we can do here? I don't believe we can do anything here. What's this? Oh, this is the navigation room. Cool, I don't have to fast travel. That's good. Though, wait, do I want to go to the inner hull first? Inner hull A? Wait, where is inner hull A? It should be with the power node A, right? So here, this is the inner hall. Alright then. Oh, Chichi! There you are, come here, girl. Don't run away. What's the matter? Where are you going? Ah, great. She must be really scared. I run into her again. It's probably going to take a few attempts to calm her down. Okay. No, we don't have to search for her anymore. That's fine. Navigation room. Hello. Navigator Joseph, how are things going? Chief, I'm so sorry about this whole mess. We're still locked out of our system. Somebody must have done this on purpose. We continue trying to regain control, but it's proving to be very complicated. Good luck. Please contact the surgeons immediately if you make any progress. I will, Chief. Do you have any idea what went down in here leading up to the incident? I'm sorry, Chief. I hadn't been here for hours prior to the attack. I was out celebrating Arrival Day. Can anyone corroborate that? Engineer Ferret and I were talking to Dr. Yaha when the power outage happened. And in the hour leading up to it. Engineer Ferret and Dr. Yaha. So you weren't here at all day. As far as I know, nobody was supposed to be in here that day. Thank you, Navigator Joseph. Uh-huh. Oh, what's lying there? Painkillers. Pack of painkillers is lying under the table. It prescribed to Teacher Simon. How did they get here? Teacher Simon. Orland. Navigator Orland. Have you had any success regaining control over your systems? No, not yet. Can I ask you some questions about the events that transpired here around the time of the power outage? Why not, Chief? What? Why not? You were not here? I believe we haven't formally met ever since you inherited your father's job. Didn't answer his questions. Won't answer yours. Why? And why is that? I have my reasons. It's a long story. Do you know what the stakes are right now? I can't help but feel like you might be involved in this mess. If you want to clear your name, you better start answering my questions now. Tell you what, Chief, maybe we got off on the wrong foot here. You're not your old man, so maybe this is my chance that someone will finally look into this for me. Oh? Is it your family back at Earth? What are you talking about? I was framed for a crime 20 years ago. I originally joined a mission as a farmer. After the verdict, I was barred from working another day in my job. But you're a navigator. I was forced to swap places with a navigator. I wasn't allowed to see my biological child anymore. Who? They all failed me. The crew, security, William. That's why I won't help you. So you want me to find the criminal? Reopen the case. Clear my name. Oh, 20-year-old crime? That's difficult to solve. But it's easier because we are in a closed environment. Even if I wanted to, you haven't given me a lot to go by. I don't even know what you were charged with. Ask Sergeant Alderish. He had a front row seat when it all went down. Fine. I'll give him a call and see what we can do. What the heck? Was there really the time for that? Yes, Chief? Sergeant, I'm in the navigation room looking into the power outage. I just had a chat with Navigator Orland. He's not answering my questions. He said he'll talk to me if we reopen a case from... Is he serious? I'm afraid so. Now? He wants us to reopen his case now. It sounded like he's been wanting this for a long time, but he sees an opportunity now. Chief, this will take a while to look into. Maybe I'll find something. Just send me the old file. If you wish, but in my professional opinion, we shouldn't spend too much time on this. I sent you a message and attached the case records, so you know what this is about. There's only one case he could be talking about. Well, two. They're connected, you'll see. One more thing. If you're really going to look into this, you need access to the farm. I'm granting it to you now. Oh, thanks. It's above the hospital in the bio area. You can reach it via the elevator. Thank you, Sergeant. Alright. Let's see. Cases. And this is the case right now. I found a box of painkillers. Please assign a person as the solution. Who brought the painkillers into the navigation room? I mean, we have to ask Simon first. I don't know who Simon is. Navigator Orland claims that someone framed him for a crime many years ago. He won't help me with my investigations. He sent me a message with multiple attachments to get started. Yes. Let's see here. Orland's conviction. This file says Farmer Orland was found guilty of using an explosive to gain access to his ex-partner Zena's bunk. Zena? Oh. In the residential area during a custody battle over the biological child Louise. The most damning piece of evidence was a fertilizer used in a makeshift explosive, only accessible to Farmer Orland and his colleague, who had an alibi. My dad was chief at the time, and Sergeant Alderish was his right-hand man. Orland was found guilty and transferred to the navigation room, where he no longer has access to dangerous chemicals. He was also put under a temporary restraining order against Zena and Louise. Ooh. That's harsh, but... I mean... Is that why Zena's a little bit... you know? Sergeant Alderish sent me this record. The fertilizer was allegedly used in a makeshift explosive by Navigator Orland, who worked at the farm at that time. We need to know who the other one was. All the plants we eat on the Zephyr are grown here. They also breed animals. We only keep them as pets. Why would we be keeping pets? I mean, Chichi, yeah, but what use? A painkiller. A sticker on the back says that they were prescribed to Simon. He's a teacher, so how did they end up in the navigation room? Joseph's alibi. Navigator Joseph has claimed... Oh yeah, Engineer Ferdinand. Okay. Let's see who this Simon is. Do we know him? I mean, he should be in the class, so we know where to find him. I think it's faster to go there, actually. Alright, so we have to go to Zena. New message, Camille, Leona. Wait, what? What do they want? Stella, I think I saw Chichi outside the Art Institute. I couldn't go check because Kimi was in my lab, but I think it was her. Did she get out? Okay, we take a look. Chief, I'm in a public area right now and I think I saw your pet here. Don't chase it off, but it can't be far. Wait. Wait for me, guys. Fast travel? Chichi, where are you? Inside here. Oh god, everything is a mess. Leona? Leona, is Kimi okay? I think he broke his leg during the outage, or at the very least sprained his ankle. That's why I was at the hospital to ask for painkillers. Thank you so much for siding with me. I understand it's a selfish wish. There are people who might need the medicine more, but it's just not the way I can see it right now. You understand that, right? I do. I get it. I'd feel the same way. I mean, it's a pet. Pet is family. Hope he feels better soon. Thank you. And take him to the hospital as soon as things have settled down a little bit. Sure. No, I don't think I have to ask her anything. But, we have to go upstairs. Where's Chichi? Here's the education room. No Chichi anywhere. Okay, let's see if Simon is in here. No. Okay, where could he be? In the hospital, maybe? Maybe he's one of the few who were... well, not few, but... one of the people who were injured? Otherwise, we'll go to Louise, actually. He should be... yeah. Should be right here. Oh, there's Simon. Hey, Simon! Teacher Mariola, Teacher Simon. How are you holding up? Chief, we're all still in shock, but physically okay. We just finished going around the bunks to check on all the kids. Seems like they're all accounted for, thankfully. Oh, someone broke his leg. Most of them are actually in better spirits than I thought. I guess they haven't depleted all their optimism yet. That's dark, Chief. Sorry. What's with your painkillers? Teacher Simon, I need to ask you something. What is it, Chief? Do you ever take painkillers? Painkillers? No, not in years. So you don't know why your name is on this package? What? No, that must be a mistake. Are you the only Simon on this ship? I haven't been to the hospital in forever. I assume that's where these come from. Have you ever been to the navigation room? No, never. Alright, thank you. Louise Spunk. Let's hope Xena is here. And there she is. Xena. Xena, there's something I need to ask you about. I've learned about your involvement in a custody battle. Oh, did your father tell you about this? No. No, Xena. Maybe I can trick her, what? Anyway, your custody battle with... Trick her? Trick her? How do I trick her? Like, because she's a little bit confused, so maybe she's still... We want to trick her into thinking that it's still that time? So it's Farmer Orland, right? Please be right. Farmer Orland, right? Yes, what about it? This custody battle. Happened recently? Yes. How did it go for you? Assistant Chief Stella, I don't know if we should be talking about this. What makes you say that? Just... I think your father has it under control. Of course, I just want to check in on his behalf. So he told you everything. So it's done? To use the... you know? The thing Dorian gave him for his little tree, the fertilizer. Dorian? What? Could you fill me in on the plan again? No, Stella, I think I said too much. Just tell your father I'm eternally grateful, will you? I will. Oh, was he maybe abusive or something? And they wanted to get rid of him? Thank you, Xena. Hope you feel better soon. The fertilizer? Dina, have a look at this record. Do you know what this is? I'm not sure. It's used in a farm area. Oh, it's the... Did Chief William show you this? How would my dad get his hands on it? I just thought, because it's part of the case against my ex-husband, he used this to break into my bunk. So I've heard. Thank you. Oh, we need other evidence. So we need to go to the hospital. Engineer Farrett, I don't know where Engineer Farrett is, but we do know where where Dr. Yaha is. So that's where we'll have to go. Though there's no Chichi here. Maybe I can take a look first in this area for Chichi. Maybe Chichi is important, you know? Maybe Chichi has some clues. There she is. Chichi, why did you run away from me? Come here, I'll bring you back home. Chichi, wait! God damn it. Next time. Camille? Darren, don't touch that. He said we are picking everything up from the floor. Oh, Darren! Not to cut cables, you get yourself electrocuted. Can I help you, Chief? Actually, you can help me. Darren, the Chief said she's going to lock you away if you touch that again. She did? Somehow we are. Should go back to the lab soon. On the other hand, Darren hasn't been this excited about a task in a while. I can't talk to Darren. Oh. Okay, so... hospital. Nope. Nope. Ah, here. First things first. Inside here, Dr. Yaha. Oh, Chichi! Stop! This one's on me. I definitely scared her away. I need to take a different approach next time. No. Dr. Yaha. And Destina. Inside here. Dr. Yaha, I have a quick question for you. What is it, Chief? Where were you at the exact moment the power outage occurred? I was at a bar in the residential area. Who were you with? I was talking to Ferret and Joseph. Why do you ask? Just trying to gather some facts about the incident. Thank you. Okay, so his alibi is good. At least from one person. Let me see. Can you tell me about the painkillers? I know you're having a very busy day, but I need to ask you a question. What is it, Chief? This box of painkillers says it was prescribed to Teacher Simon. However, I found them in the navigation room, which he isn't cleared to access. Maybe you have an idea how they ended up there? Chief, is that really important right now? Tell him to bring the painkillers here if he doesn't need them. We're quickly running out right now. It is important. There might be evidence of a crime. We have a lot going on here. I really don't remember if I prescribed painkillers to Teacher Simon. Someone did. It must have been you or your daughter, correct? Correct. Are there any records? Records? We keep records over in the consultation room. But there's a lot to sift through if you don't know what you're looking for. I'll take a look. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Consultation room. There it is. Medical records could be useful to figure out how the painkillers ended up in the navigation room. So gibberish to me. I should call Paul. Looks like the type of thing he can usually help me with. Hey Stel, how are you doing? Well, pretty fucking stressed is putting it mildly. And you? Oh, you know, same. What can I do for you? I'm looking into the origin of this box of painkillers I found. And I found medical records that seems to follow some sort of pattern. Here, I show you. Do you happen to know how it works? Wow, that's a lot of pages. I can't really read it, but I can offer you something else. I transfer it to your computer here at the security office so we can search it for specific entries. So if you have a concrete suspicion which code you are looking for, we can confirm whether or not it exists. Thank you, I take you up on that. First I have to figure out what code I'm looking for. Sure you figure it out, so. Thank you, Paul. See you soon at the office. What? How would I... Man. What kind of code are they talking about? Maybe she has a clue. Painkillers. Chief, I don't know anything about that. What about medical records? So I copied these medical records from the consultation room because they relate to a case I'm working on, but I'm having a hard time deciphering them. Could you help me out? Let me see, right. The system scrambles them like this. When we put input data or query something specific, it's in a human legible format, so you can't read it either. Can you at least tell me what is stored in each of these entries? That should be the prescribing doctor, the patient, and the medication. Okay. I see, thank you. Prescribing doctor should be Yaha, right? Or Destina. Okay, time to get up. Wait, no, I have to take the elevator, right? Yes. Fine. Alright, ooh. So many plans. Chi-Chi! Okay, stay cool. Chi-Chi! Chi-Chi! Nope. Okay, that was probably creepy. Sure was. Aha! Hello! Thermometer, how are things going up here? Could be better, could be worse, Chief. Nav and I weren't hurt at all, we got lucky. One of our tanks was toppled over. It's too heavy to lift for the two of us, but backup is on the way. Plants are taking it surprisingly well so far. We don't anticipate a disruption in the supply chain. Took a while to mop up the water and soils, though I hope we didn't clog the recycler. Now the chaos in this place is almost back to its original state, hehe. That sounds good. I was a little worried about the food supplies. Let me see. Orland's conviction. Farmer Umberto, I'm looking into this old case involving a navigator Orland. You're talking about that really old one? The one that resulted in your trading places, yes. That's a surprise. Why are you telling me? Do you believe he's guilty of the crime he was convicted of? Chief, I really don't know why you believe I know the answer to this. I only know that he claims to be innocent to this day. Do you believe him? At least he's never lied about anything else to me. Fertilizer? Farmer Umberto, are you familiar with this substance? Of course I am. Use it almost daily. Does any of it ever leave the farm floor? We're not allowed to take it away from you, Chief. Are there any measures in place to ensure this? Just a rule, but I promise we never break it. Not even once? Maybe years ago? Not since I transferred here from the navigation room, to my knowledge at least. Okay. Pichi, where are you? Okay, hello. Nava? Farmer Nava, are you holding up okay in here? So far so good, Chief. The plants don't seem to be all that damaged. That's the most important thing. Good. How come you're visiting the farm? Just checking in on everyone? Nah, it's for a case. A case leads me here, actually. Really? Are you investigating the ring failure? Did someone do it? On purpose? No, it's not that. Long story. I might have some questions for you. For me? Sure, ask away. How well do you know Navigator Orland, if you don't mind me asking? We haven't talked much in many years, honestly. Of course I knew him well as a kid. I basically grew up around here when he was still a farmer. Are you familiar with Engineer Zena's case against him? Of course, that's why he left. It was a big drama, but I was still very young when it happened. I went over the files. The most pertinent piece of evidence against him was a chemical compound used in a makeshift explosive. Hypothetically, is it possible that some other than Orland or your father could have accessed this fertilizer? Well, we're not allowed to give them out, and we keep a very strict inventory nowadays. My dad once told me that it wasn't always quite as strict, but the chemicals were always meant to be used by farmers exclusively. Is it possible that he gave some of them away here and there? I can't say for sure, But Rose begged him all the time and he always turned her down as far as I know. Rose? Makes sense, she's obsessed with her plants. In any case, if my dad ever snuck out of chemicals, it certainly ended a year ago. Because that's when he died, yes. Fertilizer. Do you know what this is? Yes, of course. It's a fertilizer we use pretty frequently in here. Is it possible that a non-farmer got their hands on it somewhere a long time ago? Unlikely. But who knows? Like I said, we have strict rules around our chemicals. Maybe my dad didn't always follow them to a T. Command area. Can go directly to the command area from here? Okay. We have to go to the prison. See Rose. Oh, Chichi! What the hell is your problem? Got angry again, my bad. Well, we are following the right trail if we follow Chichi. Stella, what the hell is going on? Louise, where's Rose? Why did you throw me back in here? Louise had nothing to do with that decision. I got knocked out cold. I know, I was there. Glad you're back up on your feet. But I want to see what's going on out there. I want to help. You're the first person to come in here today. Can you please let me out? I won't go against my surgeons on this. I know you were cooperating, but this whole ordeal is far from resolved. Fine. Can I at least get my rations? I'm starving. Of course, I'm sorry, they're keeping you waiting. There's a lot going on. Putting a notice out right away. You heard from Xena. They told me she's okay? Good. Louise, I need you to stay put here. We're working things out as fast as possible. If you know anything that could speed up our investigation, now's the time to tell me. I told you everything. Well, how about the case? I don't know what you mean. You do know what the... Orland. My biological father. We don't talk much. What about him? He has nothing to say? Really? Alright then. Then off we go to Rose. Rose's bunk. Wait, where are we? Okay, yeah. Maybe we meet someone else along the way. No. Wait, where's Rose's bunk? Oh. Janitor Rose, are you home? This is Chief of Security Stella. Yes, dear, come right in. My door is always open. Thank you very much. Alright, time to talk about the fertilizer. Janitor Rose, do you know what this is? Oh yes, the object of my desires. I used to beg the farmers for a drop of this to help with my plants, but to no avail. So they never gave it to you. Do you think anyone else ever got their hands on it? Dear, I really don't know. Maybe they would have had a different response if I were crew. I brought a bonsai from Earth and I watched it slowly wither away over the years over the mission. I'm sure the fertilizer would have helped, but the farmers wouldn't budge. Oh, Stella dear, I really don't know what to say to that. Okay. What else? Long list of what seems to be recent prescriptions. The last of many pages states 2L3C13. So what did she say? She said something along the lines of medication, the patient, and the doctor who issued the prescription. Medication, patient. Medication, patient. Painkillers? What are painkillers? What's the short form for painkillers? And then the patient and the... Oh, I thought it would be always the same number, but it's not. That's weird. I thought there were only 2 doctors. Well, maybe we'll find out another way. Let me go to the bar actually, since we are right next to it. Whoa, so many people. Oh, wait, Michio? We all know humans have destroyed the planet in a number of ways, which is why we set out to destroy a brand new one. Very positive. One of those ways being the climate catastrophe we've all heard so much about. But how many of you have actually read through Earth's material on its history? Not another drunken public history lesson. Well, I have read everything on the subject, including the stuff between the lines. One of the biggest lies ever told to the people of Earth was that each of them was personally responsible for protecting the planet. I mean, this was technically true, just not in a way people were led to believe. The powers that be convinced everyone that they had to adjust their personal lifestyles to protect the Earth's fragile ecosystem, but it was just a diversion from everyone's real responsibility, holding the powers that be responsible instead. What? No amount of individual action could put a dent in the problem. Pushing for systemic change was the only real way to avoid the crisis. But individual action offered people an out, the illusion of being part of the solution and not the problem. Not only did it provide them with a clean conscience, but also a reason to feel superior to their neighbor who didn't do as much. Divide and conquer, all part of the plan hatched by those in power. You know, those few who could actually affect change, if only they didn't profit way too much of the status quo. But I guess people on Earth at least got some voting rights along with all the supposed responsibilities. Thank you for this fascinating look into Earth's history, Michio. Now if you could get off that counter before you fall and get hurt. Is it a threat, Chief? Of course not. Being concerned for your safety is quite literally my job. Sounds more like your job is quite literally controlling me. Oh god. Fine, do what you want. If you fall on your thick skull and end up wasting our medical resources, then what, Chief? Oh god. He's a pain, isn't he? There are always people like that around. Okay, so I want to get... Wait. Inner hall B? Inner hall B? Oh, no. Nah, that's not what I wanted. I have to... Farmer Dorian died a year ago. He used the thing Dorian gave him. Oh wait. This is Dairon, not Dorian. Oops. Do we have a picture of Dorian, even though he's dead? Nope. Maybe it's time to visit Xena again. Because otherwise, I mean, I can talk to Ferret. And then... Oh yeah, these two. Would they know something? I don't believe so. Oh yeah, I can go to the security also. Can you tell me a little bit more now? Okay, no. That means I have to go back to the security room, which is here. Wait, is this correct? Yes. It's weird that Luis couldn't tell me anything. He should have been old enough to remember, right? Sergeant Paul, you said I could search the medical records on my computer? Yeah, I already copied them over when you sent them earlier. Like I said, you can only enter the specific string you're looking for. The system will tell you whether or not a string exists in the records. The interface is open on your screen already. You can use it any amount of times. Good work, thanks. Sergeant, Captain Tyre said you would clue me in about our next step. Yes, Chief? You suspected that paper was being stolen from the activities room and the museum. At the museum, so that Engineer Isaac surveilled a recycler specifically. This morning, he informed us that this usually large amount of paper was recycled at the museum's break room. Okay. Suspect that whoever kept stealing paper over the last few weeks got cold feet and dumped the door. Interesting. Do we have the exact time of this happening? Precisely 11:13 this morning. Should be noted that the break room is only accessible to museum staff. Connects to the museum hall and the activities room. To prevent the public from barging through, the room has a keycard scanners installed on both sides. Give clearance, so the doors will open for you without a card and there won't be new entries in the log when you pass through. There are no signs of a break-in. The museum is closed anyway as they are assessing the damage. The entrance to the activities room already broke through the power outage and we are positive that nobody used it since. So you're saying the person who recycled the paper this morning must be Devron, Baptiste or Ocean. They're all in the museum now. We told them they will come over to ask some questions. Just to get an overview of the situation at the museum. Not sure if they bought it. Doesn't historian Mature technically have access to? He should, but you know him. He hasn't shown up for work in a long time. Oh, but he is suspicious. So his access was actually revoked a while ago. Good work. I go and have a look around. Hey, Sel? Yes? I know you put a lot of pressure on yourself. Usually more than you should. This is a high-pressure situation. You know what I'm talking about. You're trying to live up to expectations that maybe nobody else has of you. Taya is always very clear about her high expectations. Taya has impossible expectations of everyone. It's not healthy. I'm just trying to say, William would be proud of you no matter what. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so we really have to enter the correct code. Aldrich, can you tell me something more? No. Okay. And then that means we can go to the museum or first go to talk to Ferret, or I want to actually try out the hospital again. Maybe they can help me now. Oh yeah, we did. Sorry. I wanted to talk to Yaha about that. Maybe the kiddo can help me. What about you? Hello, Elliot. Can I ask you something? I promise it won't take long. Okay. Have you been given any medicine recently? Yes, I always take all my medicine. That's right, I take it every day like Dr. Yaha says. Don't worry, I believe you. Do you know what the medicine is called? I don't know, but I made it just for my interstellar dystrophy. And Dr. Yaha is the one giving it to you, alright then. That's it already, thank you very much. Chief? Yes, Chief. Wait, what? More painkillers. Here. Assistant Engineer Elliot says that Dr. Yaha prescribed him a daily special cocktail treat to his interstellar dystrophy. Let's see. The long list of us seem to be the recent prescriptions, the last of many pages states. Lop. Op. What is he called? Elliot. Residence L2C. L2C? No. There's some kind of connection. Wait, what is there first again? Medication, patient. So something that's always the same. 1L, 1LO. O could be... No. Nah, that's weird. We need to know who else takes painkillers. Oh, we could ask Simon. Where is he? Let's rush right to him. That's the right idea, right? If we know... If he actually knows the code for painkillers, we can narrow it down. Are you serious? Can you help me? That was a miss. Then we can't really do anything right now. What about the museum? Camille, can you help me? No, of course not. Maybe you can help me with the... No. Okay. Let's see. Baptiste. Historian Baptiste. Chief. How are you holding up? Terrible. Sifting through the wreckage of an irreparable Earth artifacts here. Sorry, but I need to ask you a few questions. Ask away. What did you do today? I arrived at 10:45 like I do every day. I went for a quick coffee in the break room and returned here to continue salvaging the exhibits. Do you remember when you went to the break room? No, I'm afraid not. I was back here by the time Devon arrived. We'll have to use the entrance over there because the door at the activities room entrance is broken. Thank you. What did Ocean and Devon do today? I didn't pay close attention. They arrived a little later than me and left for the break room at some point. I suppose that they spent most of the day in the activities room since I didn't see them here. Did you see someone put something in the recycler in the break room? No. Thank you. That's all. Break room. Oh. Early today, a large amount of paper was put into this recycler by one of the 3 employees present. Break room scanner activities room. The door was used at the following times: 11:04, 11:08, 11:11, 11:11, 11:18. When did that happen again? (11:13). He's arrived at the Earth Museum at 10:45. He had a coffee in a break room and returned to the exhibition before Devon arrived. Okay. Stella, hi. Hey Ocean, how are you? Had better days for sure, but I guess I shouldn't complain. Still in much better shape than this whole place. And you? I think many of us are waiting for a statement of the crew. We still don't know what exactly has happened. Still trying to figure that out. I hope we will have some answers soon. I see. So what are you doing here? I'd like to ask you a few questions. Sure. What did you do today? Well, I arrived here sometime before 11 and joined Dad in the break room for a coffee. Then I came to the activities room to help take inventory. Did you leave this room again at any point? No, I stayed here the whole time. Through which door did you enter the whole building today? The entrance to the activities room is busted, so we all came in through the museum hall. I'd like to ask a few questions. Sure? What about Devon and Baptiste? Baptiste spent most of his time in the museum, I think. Dad was in the break room with me and then joined me here. Did you see someone put something into the recycler? No. I'd like to ask a few questions? No. That's all. I noticed the scanners by the door leading into the museum break room. Would you mind explaining to me how they work? They make sure that the doors only open for museum workers. I'm afraid I can't explain any technical details to you. You swipe a card on them or... No, we just have to carry it with us. The scanner is proximity based. And its records are reliable. What? I don't know how the door... I didn't know the doors were tracking us, to be honest. Oops, Hello. Oh, yeah, let's talk. Caretaker Devon. Chief, good to see you. How are you holding up? The incident was a disaster for the museum, to be honest. Many exhibits have been destroyed. We can't exactly manufacture a replacement for artifacts from Earth. I can ask you a few questions anytime. What did you do today? I arrived some time before 11 and had a coffee in the break room shortly after. Ocean joined me in the break room a few minutes later. Then I went to the activities room. We're still assessing your damage in here. The only thing we can really hope to repair in here is the door over there. Engineer Tonio is already working on it from the other side. Good day, Chief. Come around outside if you want to have a chat. Engineer Tonio, so it's safe to assume that nobody used that door today. Yes, we all came in through the museum. When did Tonio come here? I don't remember the exact time, to be honest. But he wasn't actually, he actually wasn't in here at all. Got straight to work on a door from the other side. Can I ask you a few questions? Anytime? What have Ocean and Baptiste been up to today? Baptiste was already here when I arrived. Ocean joined me in the break room while I was having coffee. She went to the activities room before me. I followed her soon after. Did you leave the activities room again? No, I stayed here the whole time. And Ocean? I was talking to Tonya, so I didn't really pay attention. Did you see someone put something in the recycler? No. Can I ask a few more questions? Nope. Oh, Chief, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, I'll show Baptiste the things. And then I have to put it together somehow. Okay, let's talk to Tonio then. Wait. Oh no, the activities room was upstairs. Can't get in there. Alright. Hey, Chief. Engineer Tonio, glad to see you in good health. The engineers are largely okay, probably because most of us were wearing helmets during the incident. Good to hear. We really need you to keep this ship together right now. Indeed you do. When did Devon arrive? Do you remember when exactly Devon joined you here? Actually, he was already standing there when I arrived. When did you arrive? I can tell you precisely. Let me check my record. I came here at 11:15. Okay.